Good morning, everyone. My name is Ram Gopal Lakhera, pursuing B.Tech from IIT Lucknow. So, in my today presentation, I'm gonna talk about Li-Fi. So, my main outlines of my PPT are what is Li-Fi, its history, parts of Li-Fi, why we only used visual light in the transmission of Li-Fi, and then we will talk about uh, what is a difference in between Li-Fi and Wi-Fi, then its advantage, its limitation, and its application. So let's start. So first, what is Li-Fi? The full form of Li-Fi is light fidelity. Li-Fi is a wireless communication technology which utilizes light to transmit data and position between devices. Li-Fi data is transmitted by LED bulb and received by a photoreceptor. And a LED bulb that varies in intensity faster than human eyes that can follow. So we will see a bulb is continuously giving light through which we can receive data like internet. So when we talk about its history, the term Li-Fi was first introduced by Hayes during a 2011 Tech Global Talk in Edinburgh. In October 2011, companies and industries groups formed the Li-Fi Consortium to promote high-speed optical wireless system. The first Li-Fi smartphone prototype was presented 7 to 10 January 2011 at Las Vegas. So, if we talk about parts of Li-Fi, so in a Li-Fi dongle, there are mainly two components. First is photo detector, second is infrared transmitter. So, if photo detector just catch the light and convert it into a data signal, and infrared transmitter it transmit to the our component like we can see in lower picture that there is a server which is producing some signal which is transmitted through LED lights, and there is another side there is a photodiode which catches the signal and converted it and transmitting it to a client, means your computer or desktop or any mobile. So this is the basic principle of Li-Fi. So in Li-Fi data transmission, we generally use visible light. So why we are using visible light, not other light spectrum? So as we know, gamma rays, X rays, ultraviolet rays are harmful for human body, and infrared rays are also dangerous due to eye safety regulation and can only be used with lower power. So radio waves are expensive and they are less secure. Therefore, only visual rays or visible light spectrum is left, which is not harmful or human rays. Well, human. Sorry. So, what is the working of Li-Fi? So, this technology is based on logic that you will obtain one at the output if LED is on, and you will obtain digital 0 at the output if LED is off. Its phasic function requires two components on either end, that is, emitter on transmitting end and photodetector on receiving end. We can encode data into light by adjusting the rate at which LED light flickers. The intensity of light recognized in a way that it seems to be a constant light by a human eyes. So as I told you, there is a server which produce light. There is a lamp driver which you establish in your rooftop that collect the signal from server and send it to a LED lamp. LED lamp will then transmit data in the form of light. Then there is a photo detector who will detect the light and amplify it and send to the client. So What is our in our next slide we will talk about the comparison between Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi. So if we talk about range, Wi-Fi range is 100 meter, while Wi-Fi range is based on LED. If and in the context of power consumption, power consumption in Wi-Fi is low as compared to Wi-Fi. If we talk about security, Wi-Fi is more secure than Wi-Fi. In data transmitting speed in Wi-Fi is higher, and you know in Wi-Fi we use radio spectrum, and while we use light spectrum in Wi-Fi. So what a advantage of Wi-Fi? It has a larger bandwidth, high efficiency, more availability, higher security. Thousands and millions of street light lamp can be controlled to a Wi-Fi spot. It's a green information technology. As we know, when we use radio signal as to transmit data, it is harmful for birds, small birds. They die due to radio waves. So this is a green information technology. The issue of shortage of radio frequency bandwidth may be sorted out by the Wi-Fi. So what is its limitation? You know, as you know, it works in a closed room. Wi-Fi work on a visible light spectra. So it will work in a room. Visible light can't pass through a wall. So there are some the major concern of major problem in Wi-Fi is that if uh, we need to turn on light for Wi-Fi data transmission. The major challenge for this technology is the retransmission of data back to the transmitter. Data transmission can be easily blocked by any object placed in front of LED source. A special type of LED is required. Billions of bulbs or other light sources are need to be replaced with a specialized LED that work according to Wi-Fi technology. So if we talk about this application, we can use it in traffic signals, home and small offices, hospital, airlines, underground water. These are the major portion where we can use. So conclusion is that Wi-Fi technology can be put into practical use. Every bulb can be used as alternative to Wi-Fi. It provides simple, faster and effective wireless data communication. Wi-Fi will make us proceed towards a cleaner, greener, safer and brighter future. So my references are mainly Wikipedia, YouTube, as some research paper, etc. So here I end my PPT. Thank you all for listening this carefully.